Welcome to another episode of Faith Explorations, the podcast where we delve deep into the teachings and principles of Christianity and embark on a transformative journey through the realms of faith and spirituality. I'm your host, Kenneth Garcia. In episode 100, we're diving deep into a fundamental question that has resonated through the ages. What does God want me to do? The Bible provides us with profound insights into the purpose God has for each of us, and in this episode, we'll explore His great design and discover how we can align our lives with His divine plan. But our exploration doesn't end here. For more insights that can enrich your journey of faith, be sure to visit us at BibleKeeper.com. So without further ado, let's dive in. The heart of God's desire for us is beautifully encapsulated in the two greatest commandments, as spoken by Jesus in Matthew chapter 22, verses 37 to 40. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. These commandments serve as the cornerstone of all that God expects from us. God wants us to live a life devoted to Him and His plan. He desires obedient and faithful servants who are willing to follow His commands. We'll delve into the various ways in which God calls us to serve Him, love Him with all our hearts, trust in Him, be humble, and serve others. An integral part of God's plan for us is to be witnesses of His love and power. We are called to use our words, actions, and lives to share the gospel with those around us. We'll explore the significance of this mission and the impact it can have on God's kingdom. God commands us to be generous with our time and resources, offering kindness and grace even when it's not easy or convenient. We'll discuss how our generosity, both in spirit and action, reflects God's love and grace. Amidst the distractions and temptations of the world, God asks us to stay focused on Him. We'll explore the importance of remaining steadfast in our faith and commitment to God's will, regardless of the challenges that may come our way. The Bible provides us with a comprehensive guide on what God wants us to do. We'll explore key passages that underscore the importance of loving God and others, showing justice and mercy, and walking humbly with God. These principles guide us on the path to fulfilling God's purpose in our lives. What does God want you to do with your life? It's a question that many of us ponder. We'll examine how we can glorify God in our daily activities, find purpose in our work, and offer our lives as a dedicated offering to Him. We'll also emphasize the importance of enjoying life while honoring God. In this segment, we'll discuss 5 fundamental tasks God expects from us. Loving God and others, putting God first, obeying His commands, serving others, and sharing the gospel are essential components of a life that aligns with God's desire. How do we discover what God wants us to do? We'll explore the vital steps, including seeking God through prayer and His Word, identifying our gifts and passions, surrounding ourselves with wise friends, and trusting God's timing in mysterious ways. In conclusion, understanding and aligning with God's great purpose is a lifelong journey of faith, obedience, and love. We've explored the core principles and passages that guide us on this path. As we seek to fulfill God's desires, may our lives be a reflection of His love, grace, and mercy. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Faith Explorations. Remember, amidst all our responsibilities, God wants us to enjoy life and find joy in His love. If you enjoyed today's discussion and want to explore more topics related to spirituality, be sure to subscribe to our podcast. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and visit us at BibleKeeper.com for more resources that will enrich your faith journey. Join us next time as we continue to explore matters of faith and spirituality. Until then, may God bless you abundantly.